All right, we're here at GardenWorks in Burnaby with Peter this week, and it looks as though we're doing art.
That's right, it's sort of a living art. Yeah, it's a living frame or a wallflower. It's a really cool package you can buy in the store for the frame with your bag of soil and all the things that you go, and we'll explain how that works.
Okay.
So what I've done is taken the bag out and I've soaked it overnight so that the soil gets nice and moist. And all you do, they've give you marks, and all I've done is pre-cut them. And I'm just going to cut the last few here. And basically you're making your little pockets where you can put the soil, the little plants. And it's going to eventually go in there. We first plant them up, and then that's the one way of doing it. So if you want to pass me some plants, we've just chosen a couple of really cool, different textures, different colors. This is a little hen and chicks, chlorophytum. Very simple, just pop it in. Nothing too fancy. They do send you, sorry, what were you going to say?
Obviously it's dependent on the plant that you can put in these, right? They have to be small, little tiny things.
Exactly, little 2-inch plants. They come with little pins that you can pin these little slits that I've made closed. Not too serious because they tend to stay inside there anyway, so it just pins the slit closed. I'll pop these little guys in. This is a peperomia, also very suitable for mixed light levels. Also, that of course is a factor when you're thinking about the plants you're planting it in. You can get them pre-made, but you can also choose your own plants if you want a specific application, low light. I'll just pin this closed, just one spot.
Now these are really tiny, the ones that you're putting in right now. How big will they get? Like
they'll actually fill out and hang right over the edge of the planter, the frame. Not too serious about, plants are so adaptable. They really do amazing things. And if you find it's not going in the direction you want, you can always just trim them. Plants don't mind being cut back. So trimming them back regularly. The critical part is keeping the reservoir full of water so that that you don't end up with a dry patch in the plant. Right. So the last one going in here. I'm trying to think what this is called, purple prince or something like that. Very interesting plant. The flowers are actually orange color, but they have a really bad smell. So when they start blooming, I would actually cut them off because they smell like socks.
Really?
Believe it or not. Yes, it's the really strangest thing. Remember that there's a wick at the bottom there, which needs to go to the bottom as well. So I'm actually going to turn that around like that. So that's the reservoir. So we put that into the reservoir down there. Just pop it in. They're going to get a little squashed there for a moment, but not for long. So you lift it up again, and you just clip it on so that it's hanging, not sitting in the bottom of the reservoir.
Right.
Pretty simple. And then you just close it up. Really simple. And then what we're going to do...
Some moss and a few other things here.
Exactly. Let's just pop a few of these things in. It just adds a little bit of appeal, I guess, a little bit of another element, not just plants. They've given us a little bit of a fungus. Texture. Yeah, a little mushroom. You've got that sticking out like that. And then what we do is we just put these around. If you'd like to help do that. Perfect. It's looking good.
It's very pretty.
And then I just want to stand it up and show you where the... Obviously have to clean it off. But it has a little reservoir here. And as you water it, you've got to be careful obviously when it's hanging in your... But you'll see that little lever actually comes up and it tells you when it gets dry. See, it's actually coming to the...
Well, that's a lot of water.
It does take a lot of water, yeah. Now that little wick that's hanging in the water is going to water and keep the capillary action. It's going to keep the soil nice and moist. And actually, as it gets dry, the little bottom part shows up.
Very nice. All right.
And then you just hang it on the wall.
There you go. Living art. Thanks, Peter.